Hello, my loves. It's Omajam. Before I sent out the email for tonight's group power session, I felt to do a video. And I have no idea why. And I was trying to not do it. And it's like, well, that just doesn't feel true. So here I am. And I feel that what Spirit wants to bring right now is just an offering to just be here and be present together. Just breathe. Just breathing, being, a living human being. Just a moment. There's no decisions to make. There's nothing to do, but just be. And I feel like the other thing that they want to point you to is through all the mind and all the emotions and all the change that is going on right now, there's this image of the way bottom of your heart energy, way bottom. And that it's like a nest. It's like a little sweet nest for your mind, your awareness, that you can just rest in. And it's not about knowing anything or getting some sort of direction or understanding. It's like, in this moment, can you just rest here? And that this bottom of your heart is always here. It's just like your little nest right now. The other thing that I want to share is the mind cannot figure out what is going on right now. And the more you try, the more frustrated you'll feel. So, two things I want to say. Sometimes the simple practice of just being the change that's going on within you, just being it. It's like surrendering in the change itself and all the shifts and waves and tornadoes in there and all this change that we're going through, this spiritual quickening that we're in right now. Sometimes just resting in the whole thing, like being the change itself. You can rest there. You don't have to stop the change. You don't have to know where it's going. You don't have to know where it's going to end up, where you're going to end up. But you actually just be the change. That you can rest as the change itself. And the other thing I want to say, which is what we'll be working with tonight in our group power session, is we are going through a massive spiritual transformation, and it has accelerated this week in particular. Today is Friday, February 25th. And all the awakening and all the identities that are, we could say, peeling off of you, falling away, soul history being healed, reconciled, behaviors, ways of being, all this stuff that's up, that's clearing and shifting, because the truth of you is coming out more and more and more and more for you to align with this truth, right? There's this massive transformation that we're going through. It's accelerated. So what was happening for you, we could say a week ago, is now happening 5 times faster, 9 times faster. And it's all, I'll simply put it like this. Why it's quickening is there are thousands and countless choices being made in this human world and also in spiritual worlds. And they work together. So as all these choices are being made from each of us here in this world, Spirit partners and meets with this. All the spiritual worlds, we could say, that our minds just can't even have that concept of really what that is. Let's just say life itself meets all of these choices. And then we work with life itself at the same time. There's this huge quickening going on to meet our highest potential. And the mind will have an idea of what a highest potential is or isn't, right? And it's not that. It's not what the mind thinks highest potential is. It is the sacredness, it is the unity, it is the divinity within everything. Within that is the highest potential. And the highest potential isn't just one outcome or one answer. It's constantly, it's alive. So it's constantly unfolding and moving and shifting and unfolding and moving and shifting. We are moving towards our highest potentiality as a human race. And the transformation that needs to happen for that to constantly occur is this quickening. It's like, and that's just one thing that's going on. But that's what I want to share. There's a quickening, highest potentiality is on deck. The mind, again, will have an idea of what the highest potential is or isn't. It will not match any of those two things. It's deeper than that. It's in the spirit of who and what we really are is where this highest potentiality exists. And again, there's not just one, because it's alive. There's many. But it's like everything is moving towards highest potentiality, highest potentiality, highest potentiality. And it's like a river that's moving, and we're all in the river. And the transformation in the river to be our highest truths, our highest expression of who and what we really are, is what's occurring in each of us. So being the change, being the river, being in this and following your guidance, following the heart, following the knowing of how to shift and move and bob and go with what's really true for you as it keeps unfolding, right? As it keeps unfolding. And it's an endless experience. This isn't just we do this one thing and then this one thing happens. We're way bigger than that. And so the image that I'm just constantly seeing is this massive flower that's blooming and opening, and all of the petals, the subtleties of each petal are blooming and opening, and it's creating, you know, the whole bloom of the flower. And the mind just can't figure it out, right? It's not supposed to. But we want to. We want to figure out the flower, right? But we can't. We can feed it. We can let it have the sunlight. We can give it water, but we can't control the flower. But we can watch and partner with the flower to give it what it needs to grow. So that's us right now. And this is another reason why I said in our group power session email that there is no topic tonight. You are the topic. You are the topic, because there's so much going on in the flower of life right now. And so we really want to support however it is that you are blossoming and the identities are dying off and the awakening, you are awakening into who you are. There's so much to meet within this subtle flower. You know, that is you, that is all of us. So practice surrendering, being the change itself, and let the truth continue to be revealed to you of how to navigate all of this change. And just practice staying in your nest, staying in your little nest in your heart when you feel overwhelmed and all the feelings are going on. Be the change itself. Be led into the highest truths possible for you. All right, my loves. I guess that's all had to come out. So our group power session is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern to 9:30 p.m. Eastern to help you in your transformation. And I'll be with you tonight, my loves. And you can sign up on my website on the Join Next Group page. It's an honor to be here with you. I love you. Thanks for hanging out longer. This video is probably pretty long, and our attention span today is like, boom, 3 seconds done. 3 seconds TikTok video done. So if you're still here, thanks for hanging out with me, and see you later. Okay, bye for now.